Hey Fiona, want to say hi everybody?
Come on, meow.
No? Okay, well anyway, this is Fiona. She's our barn cat we got last month. You might remember her. So yeah, this begins the June update. This over here was my perennial garden last month, but then nothing ever sprouted, so I planted a bunch of volunteer tomatoes and lemon basil from last year. This is Elena. She'll be with us today. And here's Laurelie's little flower garden. It's got her snapdragon and her cosmos. Or Cosmo. I don't know what it is singularly. And we've got some stuff over here, but we transplanted a lot more, or pretty much everything, so just a little bit.
We planted seeds into this pot, which is now completely crushed, and the bottom was broken, so I just mashed it more. And I transplanted them into cans, which are purple at the bottom.
Cool. This is a mullein plant. The leaves have folded up. I mean, the petals have folded up because they bloom in the morning. But yeah, we're kind of blessed to have one of these here. And here's our peach tree with our peaches. They're all like leaking sap. I don't know if we're gonna get peaches again this year. Yippee. Yeah, the yippee was sarcastic. And here's our chickens. Hey Bob. Hello other chickens. Sorry, we're not bringing food. But yeah, they're in our orchard right now. We need to move them though. So they probably won't be here for much longer, but they're doing pretty good. Going this way, we got my garden, which has exploded. Like, my sunflowers are huge, and in the May update, I honestly don't think the sunflowers even sprouted yet. Maybe
They were just barely sprouted.
Yeah, maybe they just barely sprouted. And then here's my cucumbers, which are going crazy. Look at all those flowers. I'm getting like 5 cucumbers every other day. These are my colder crop vegetables, which are like this. My cauliflower is just barely starting to do stuff, but the caterpillars have like decimated it in a day. So I sprinkled a bunch of diatomaceous earth on that and my kale, so that hopefully the caterpillars die. I've got some like marigolds and stuff in there too.
Whoa, look at the dragonfly that's on that.
That's pretty cool dragonfly. And I have these pole beans called black coat on my posts. And on my corner posts I have sunset ones, which I don't know how they're doing. Oh look, it's up here. Okay, so they're doing something. And here I've got where my peas were, these borage, which are really growing, and they're now flowering. The flowers are kind of tasty. And there's my tomatoes and basil there. And then there's my globe amaranth. I really love this one.
Wow.
It's so bright. And over there I've got snapdragons, which I also put diatomaceous earth on because caterpillars are loving them too. And then here I got my moss roses reseeded from last year and the year before. Pretty crazy. Oh, my bed is really, really dry. Well, anyway, I made this raised bed out of just dirt from a pile over by the pumpkin patch and the logs just from around our property. And these things by all the posts are peppers. I also planted some cosmos and some nasturtiums, which haven't sprouted and I don't know if they will. And yeah, so it's basics of my garden. I've got some other like zinnias and some other flowers, but they're not really doing anything yet, so they're not that interesting. Over here is the triangle garden. It's not quite as neglected as it was last time. Actually, it's probably a lot less. Hey, there's Georgie. He's our other newborn cat. Oh yeah. Hey Georgie.
Want to say hi?
Can I say hi?
He's like,
No.
no, I want that.
Sorry, Georgie. And like, here's the strawberries and stuff. And here's a skeleton of a rat. Or something. It's some sort of rodent. It was just laying here decaying, and now its skin is and other stuff is mostly gone. It's kind of gross, but also kind of cool.
Yes, I know, Georgie. You want rubs, but you don't want to be helped.
Hey, Georgie. You better go catch those rats, okay? Our barn cats are doing very good at catching the rats. I mean, not very good, but they're doing pretty well. Catching one at least every other day. Over here, we've got our comfrey and some weeds. But our comfrey got massive, like this tall, and then like it's just all like falling over
It's
and...
so hot. It's
Well, actually, I don't know if it's the heat. Comfrey likes heat. It's just this stuff was all straight up, but now you can just see it. It's falling over. And I know, but I mean, it's like all down now. And then the bases are growing more stuff again. That's kind of crazy. Also, the Japanese beetles really like the comfrey, so that's probably another part of why some of it's dying. But none of the actual plants are dying. Comfrey is like so
hard
tough.
to
I don't think
destroy.
anything can really kill it because the deer completely eat them and they just go right back like 2 days later. And here's our garlic that was overtaken by weeds. Then we weeded it and put grass down. And then they got cooked. So we have basically a bunch of mostly dead garlic. So here's some more flowers and stuff. And this is our tomato garden. Basically all it is right now. Got a bunch of tomatoes. It's pretty exciting. Wait, what's this kind? It's kind of like stripy. That is pink bumblebee. Oh, cool. Those are huge.
Wow.
Why are they so big? Pink bumblebee is a small cherry tomato. Those are big. What tomatoes?
Oh, whoa, these ones.
Oh, they're beefsteak tomatoes. Those are huge. This guy is pineapple. Oh, so those will be like orange and yellow when they're done. Or when they're ready. Cool beans.
Wow.
Or cool
I did
tomatoes.
Not know these were like this.
And Andrew planted some watermelons right
Tried it is when,
here. That's scary.
yeah.
Alright, so over here is our big main garden. And it has been doing a lot better since last time. And it's also kind of exploded, but it's got more room. So it's not super duper crowded like mine. Here's Mom's green stalk. The things in it aren't really doing that well. Really, the only things that are doing super great are my moss roses that I gave Mom for the extras. And and then we have all these beans. Lots of beans, whole beans, and then cucumbers and basil and flowers and all sorts of stuff. This kind right here, this basil, is probably one of my favorite basils. It stays in such a tiny little clumps. This hasn't been pruned or anything. Like it's so cute. I think the kind is called Greek dwarf or something. But yeah, it's cool. And they're like kind of spicy with cute little leaves. I love them. But yeah, so marigold and Mom planted squash for the second or third time. They keep getting eaten by squash beetles, so we'll see how these ones do. There's a nasturtium and oh yeah, this white marigold. It's called Kilimanjaro white. They're so cool.
At first, when it just barely started blooming, it was kind of yellowish, but then as it started blooming more, it turned more white.
These are all potatoes, and then so was this row, but we just harvested that today, and we got 17 pounds of tomatoes from just this row. I mean potatoes, not tomatoes. But yeah, our potatoes are doing awesome this year. I guess the right time to plant them in our northern Arkansas spot is end of March, because that's what's been doing so great.
Here's some cute little potatoes that were left on the ground.
They're tiny little potatoes. But yeah, most of ours are like store-bought size. They're awesome. Not quite like
Oh, this
Idaho
is hot.
potatoes, but yeah, store-bought for here in Arkansas. Then we got like beans and beans with more marigolds. Is Lordy's borage dead?
Yeah, I died.
Probably got it because it got smothered by this
before
marigold.
this
Oh,
came
it
over,
rotted
it
right
was
here.
dead.
And Lordy's borage died. Ouch. And over here we got peppers that we transplanted,
And then
beans, and potato. Those are potatoes. Yeah, we both confused them. And then, I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a melon right here that I showed you in the last update. And then it died. And then now there's two more from, I'm guessing, seeded from last year. Kind of interesting. Those are cucumbers. Oh, yeah. And then we have a bunch of volunteer tomatoes. Yeah,
reseeded it from last year, and it has cucumbers on it.
it's a volunteer cucumber. I'm not sure what kind it is, though.
Right
Oh,
there.
oh,
Cute
blister
little-
beetles, not cool.
I know. There's a cute little.
Oh yeah, it is a cucumber.
Hey, get off my finger.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of
Yes,
volunteer potatoes.
they're attacking this cucumber plant.
Then you have more squash right here. Actually, no, I mean, those are cucumbers. I don't know why I said squash. Ah, we are all sorts of confused today. And here we've got nothing. That was peas, but we pulled them out. Oh yeah, and there's one pepper at the brain. But anyway, this was peas, but we pulled it out because, you know, these are done. Oh, and by the way, these are dead spinach plants that we were saving for seed, but then the seeds got all moldy, so. Yeah. And then these right here are just volunteer beans. I think there's only 2 plants, one on each side.
Yeah.
They've been pretty crazy. I love this one's flowers. The pink. Huh?
This is what those big beetles look like.
Yep. They're shiny. And here's some more peppers. And Mom's petunia that she grew from seed that I love is Superbissima giant rose. I love it. Here we got more tomatoes, including one of my all-time favorite kinds, Barry's Crazy Cherry. You can tell why they're called Crazy Cherry. Look at these things. They're like crazy. Oh yeah, and there's 2 Japanese beetles. Yeah, these things are crazy. They
I
are.
like their shape. They're so funny.
They're crazy and they're yellow.
These are starting
so-
to turn yellow.
Really? What kind are those? Mexico midget. Oh, those are big for Mexico midget. They probably aren't going to get any bigger unless we have something wrong with our tomatoes that makes them all huge before they get ripe. And right here we've got our huge patch of volunteer lemon basil. That's all flowering. And inside of it we have a bunch of these ground cherries that are making they're flowering and making their little fruits. Actually, they're a lot bigger than that usually, but that's not ripe yet. Or like nowhere near ripe. It smells so good right here. Like lemon cough drops. That's kind of what lemon basil is like. It's like my favorite herb. So over here we got more cucumbers and this kale plant from last year. Like actually we planted it in the fall last year and it survived the winter.
This
It's
one
flowering.
plant.
Yep, it's one plant.
And it came up from right here.
Uh-huh. It's just been growing that way.
And then she was spreading.
And these are the seed pods. So we're gonna have kale seeds. And more peppers. And more peppers. Yeah, we weeded this section. Last time it was like that. We're mostly done here, for weeding at least. That section is still jungle. Or weeds. I don't know what you want to call it.
This is taller than
Uh-huh. There's some volunteer dill right here. These things are super fuzzy. They're like super satisfying. They're not quite as fuzzy as they look though, but they're still kind of fuzzy. If you go down.
Whoa. Those are much softer than I expected.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like softer,
Ow.
but also pokier than you expect. So, anyway, that is the big garden. That's how it's doing right now. We're going this way now to the cows, which we well, they've been right here for a while, but then we expanded their area to our pumpkin patch to eat the grass before we put down stuff, because we're starting it kind of late, but last time, or actually really late, but 2 years ago when we planted squash at this time, they did amazing. So yeah, the cows are eating the rest of this stuff. Mom weed whacked squares, which are somewhere. Oh yeah, so we're gonna put mounds in each of these squares, I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So right here, we that's the pumpkin patch area. We went this way a bit. This is what we call the big waterfall. Okay, so we climbed down here, and here we go. Here's this. We dammed that part, which is where it normally goes. We weren't entirely successful, but we blocked almost all of it, and sent it over here, that thing, and so we made that waterfall, and we used that metal rod to balance it. We put it on a rock that we put there to make twin falls, which, yeah, that was the rock. But I have pictures, so you don't need to show them what it looks like. Here's a picture. Yeah.
This is just by putting my hand.
Kind of cool how much you can walk off. Alright, so the big waterfall's over there. This is the pumpkin patch. Now we're going this way. Sorry for all the weird order, but anyway, so here's our pepper garden and our other tomato garden. We've done a lot since last time. Put bags down and put grass over it and transplant all these peppers. Oh, whoa, this pepper is going straight up. But anyway, this whole thing of peppers right here is all our hot peppers. The peppers in that garden are our sweet peppers. And here we've got tomatoes. I don't think we're just like sorting them randomly.
Sucker there.
That's a volunteer from last year. So is the other one.
We planted tomatoes over here.
No, we threw them.
And then yeah, we have watermelon that we have no idea how they got there.
Compost. The watermelon you planted over here.
No, that was 2 years ago. Way over 2 years ago.
Here also.
But yeah, anyway, so these watermelons we seeded from something, and we're just keeping them, I guess. Yeah, here's the rest of the tomatoes, some more flowers, and then here's Scrubs, who is still here, but she's not really eating all that much of the grass and stuff, so she's fine. Hey, Scrubs, where are you? Scrubs! Oh, thanks, Shasta. Anyone here, Scrubs? Hey, Scrubs. How you doing, Piggy? I'm not gonna spend as much time with you today, but yeah. So, this might be the last time you see Scrubs because Mom listed her for sale.
Oh.
Again.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Hey, Scrubs. We'll miss ya.
They wanted to come look at it.
They never did. But yeah, anyway, we'll miss you, Scrubs. But we might see you next time. Alright, so right here, we got our silkies that I think we had last month, and I just forgot to show them. So here they are in their house. It's hot. Hey, silkies. We had 4 that our mom's sister raised for us. But then we had 2 roosters and 2 females. And then one of the females died because it was too hot. So we have the splash rooster, the gray rooster, and the black female with black hair. So there's the silkies. See ya, silkies. Alright, going across the creek right here. You got the pigs. Well, in a second we've got the pigs. They're right here. There's the pigs. Can't really see them. Hey, pigs. You can... Yeah, there's Gimli and Rosie Cotton and the feeder pig. Here's the cows. They were over here. Hey, cows. How you doing? Oh, sad. You sure it was the cows, though? They look interesting from this back view. What are you doing, cows? Yeah, we'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. and bye.